Here's an interview from one of our past shows on Rock and Metal Revival. If you're interested in hearing full shows, go to our Facebook page and check out our list of affiliates for times and places where you can hear Rock and Metal Revival.
All right, that's Getting Better from Tesla. And on the phone, I got none other than their bass player, Brian-Wheat, and he's got a book out called The Son of a Milkman, My Crazy Life with Tesla. How you doing, Brian?
I'm good, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good. So, man, this book is pretty deep, man. It's got a lot of stuff in it, a lot of subjects to cover. But how long of a process was this for you putting this book together?
I started about 45 years ago.
Ooh, okay.
And I started telling my story to this guy, Pete Mikowski, who he was a writer in the 70s for Sounds magazine, 70s and 80s in England. And then we didn't really finish it, so then I started again with a guy, Kenny Nicholson, who was an old friend of mine and friend of the band's and had worked for the band in several different capacities. And we pretty much did it from the beginning to the end, but when we finished, it kind of read like an interview instead of flowed like a book. Mm-hmm. So at that point is when I got together with Chris Epting and started working on that. And that was about a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's pretty enlightening to know that, rock star's life isn't always everything everybody thinks it is, man. You've been through a lot. And with the autoimmune disease, and then you've got anxieties and depression and all the other things that you went through. And got some good advice in there on how to get through that kind of stuff. But how hard was it kind of nailing down what you were going to cover and what you were going to I don't really want to share that kind of stuff?
Well, when I made the decision to actually go ahead and do it for real, I decided I would, share everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So, I didn't really leave anything out. So it wasn't that hard for me. I mean, I just kind of felt like I'll put it out there and let it go, be rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I didn't know. You guys did a good job of hiding the substance abuse problems that were going on in the band, because I had no idea. I knew Tommy probably was having a little bit of a good time, but I didn't know all the other guys were eventually at different times were having their own issues with that, and that was kind of shocking.
Well, I think in regards with Tommy, his was more repetitive and it got more in the way of his work than it did with the other guys, where we were more recreational.
Yeah.
We weren't, we were always able to perform and do our job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when that gets in the way, of that, that's when the problems start. That's for sure. So Tesla I didn't know you guys had such a close relationship with Def Leppard. I saw you on your last, I think it was the last tour you were with them up here in Madison a year or two ago, a couple years ago, I think. With REO and Tesla and Def Leppard. Great concert. But you guys should have been playing for an hour and a half. Because, it seemed like you guys just got going and then it was done. It was like, man, so many hits to go. So, how did you guys, touring with Def Leppard and stuff, they gave you guys, in your book you told us about, give you the 4-track recorders after the one tour. Did you guys use those and get some good material out of that, or?
Yeah, that's what we worked on the Great Radio Controversy with.
Ah, nice. So they did come in handy.
when we did, the album Love Song and Heaven's Trail and all of that was with those things.
So, you were probably a Def Leppard fan before being jamming with them and going on tour with them.
Absolutely, yeah. We used to play Def Leppard songs.
Yeah, so did
Me
I.
and Frank, when we were kids, we played a lot, all of them.
Nice. Got a favorite album? Favorite Leppard album?
High and Dry.
Dude. Got to give you a high five. Yeah, that's my favorite album too.
High and Dry was my favorite one.
Nice. Now, I know nobody's touring and anything, but you got a favorite Tesla tune that you haven't played live that you guys you'd like to play live?
There's a song called "Wonderful World" we don't play very often.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I'd like to play that. That's a cool song.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. Definitely. Now, I really liked you guys' cover albums, the reel-to-reels. You guys did a great job on all those tunes. Are there any cover tunes you guys got left out that you thought, man, that one should have been on there?
I'm sure there's always more that we can do. Maybe one day we'll do a version 3 of that record. Who knows?
That would be cool.
But those were the ones we picked at the time, and we had a lot of fun making that record. It was really, really enjoyable, and it was our first thing with Dave Rude, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, we've had Dave Rude on the show a few times. Nice guy. Jeez, so talented too.
Great guy.
Yeah,
Great guy.
He fits in with you guys perfect. I mean,
yeah, really talented guy, and just a good all-around guy.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I know you in the book you talked about your studio in Sacramento when it caught fire and lost a bunch of instruments and stuff. I mean, so do you got any guitars or basses on your wish list that you haven't gotten a hold of yet?
No, I pretty much got all the guitars I want.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm getting rid of some of them because I've been hanging on to them for years, and a lot of times I don't play them. They just sit in a room, storage room. So I've been contemplating selling a lot of my collection because that's all it is, a collection. I mean, I have the ones I play, and then there's the ones I just hang on to that, fit in cases, and it's like, what's the point? Let someone else enjoy them.
Yeah, I saw you I'm big on the Reverb app, and I saw you had a store up there, and we're selling some guitars and basses and stuff, some really cool stuff too. How'd that go? Is that where you're gonna, if you feel like getting rid of more stuff?
Well, I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't heard anything. One of the things I'm selling is my original Hofner from 5-Man Acoustic Jam.
Ooh.
That we did that with, and then I'm selling my original Thunderbird that I recorded the first 3 Tesla records with.
Dang. Nice.
So those are the big ones,
Yeah.
And they got some pretty good price tags on them because they're pretty sentimental to me. So if I'm going to get rid of them, they're not going to go cheap. So
yeah, I totally understand that. Now, you started out in Sacramento, California, and then you ended up moving to Texas, and now you're up in New York, up in the New York State?
Yeah.
Dude, how you liking the winter?
Now I'm in California.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Studio working. So my wife's in New York, and she's getting ready for a blizzard up there.
Oh, I know. I was hoping you weren't in that. Ooh,
yeah,
man.
But I'm going home on Sunday, so I guess I'll go right into it.
Yeah, I don't wish to want to do that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Phil Collins Phil Collin from Def Leppard produced your last album, right? Shock.
Yes.
And it sounds like it went good. Are you guys planning on, when you record again, maybe using him again? It was a good album, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll do next time around. Probably something different, but we sure had a great time working with Phil, and and doing that album. It was great.
Nice.
But I don't know what we'll do next time.
No, I saw in the book that you got back into the vinyl and got a nice big vinyl collection. I'm big into vinyl too myself. And so, do you got any albums that you're still looking for? Or is it just a browsing kind of thing?
Now it's just finding stuff that catches my. I've got all the stuff I wanted to get.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose an original Butcher Block Beatles yesterday and today.
Oh,
they want so much. They want so much money for those.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I guess like the early Black Sabbath albums on one of their first label are really, really worth a lot of money if you can find them.
Yeah.
But vinyl does sound so much better, man.
Yeah, it does.
Now, also in the book, you talked about getting to meet Jimmy Page, and now you're friends with him, hang out with him, chat with him, and even got to jam on stage with him. Dude, how cool was that?
That was pretty cool, man. It don't get much cooler than that, that's for sure.
Dude, I tell you, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. It's like, wow, holy cow.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. He's cool. He's a great guy.
Oh, yeah. He's just gotten the news for the streaming thing.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I can't blame him because it just seems like such a ripoff that someone else is making money off of letting people listen to your music.
Yeah, we're getting ripped off, that's for sure.
So does any of them pay better than the others, or is it all just piddly?
It's fractions of a cent.
Oh, man, yeah, that's just not right.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah. Oh, now, if you could give advice to your younger self back in the day, what would that be?
Try and be a little bit more patient with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think I've got one more question. This one's a really tough one. Now, Love Song was a huge hit for you guys. I love that.
Yeah.
I love playing that song too. The chord progressions are just so cool. Now, do you think that song would have been an even bigger hit if maybe you added some cowbell right at the beginning? Like during the nice little musical interlude coming in.
Yeah, I think we probably would have went to number one if we would have done that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Everything sounds better with cowbell.
Yeah. All right, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know. Well, Brian, I appreciate your time, and we're going to get out of here with Song and Emotion, a song you guys wrote for Steve Clark, man.
Yeah.
It's a deep song.
Steve.
Man.
Yeah, it's my favorite Tesla song.
Ah, that's cool. It's a great tune. Well, thanks a lot.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for being on the show, and I hope everybody goes out and gets a copy of Milkman's Son.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right.